Welcome, Doctor, to the world of Immuno Wars. Immuno Wars, the most infectious game, features a biowarfare battle royale between 2 to 6 players, of which only one crazy scientist can come out on top. This game is for the good, the bad, and the sneaky. Defeat your foes by infecting them with various diseases, while protecting yourself with lab gear, medicine, and a strong immune system, and tricking your opponents in many ways. There are 10 different card types, with a total of over 100 unique cards. Then there's 3 types of tokens: health tokens, energy tokens, and timer tokens. First, everyone picks a player board, a player card, and a set of timer tokens, while the Game Master shuffles the playing cards and divides them into 2 equal-sized decks. HP tokens function as health and armor, while ATP tokens are your energy and are used to activate card abilities. There are 2 game modes, Normal and Blitzkrieg. Choose a mode and place a token on 10 HP and 0 ATP, or on 6 HP and 2 ATP, depending on the chosen mode. If you run out of health, you are dead. If you run out of energy, you cannot activate abilities that require ATP. Negative health or energy is impossible. Timer tokens are used to keep track of the duration of certain abilities, most notably infections. Each player sports their own color. Your player card shows an overview of the 10 card types on one side and the turn order on the other. Let's have a look at the card types. Some card types can be equipped during your turn. Equipment provides you armor. Place HP tokens on these cards. When you suffer damage, you may choose to let one or more pieces of equipment take the hit, fully or partially. You can only wear one subtype of equipment at a time, unless stated otherwise. Vaccines make you immune against specific infections. The passive icon indicates that once you equip this card, no further activation of its ability is required. Immuno cards offer you active or passive abilities to protect yourself and repel microscopic invaders. Active abilities generally require you to pay ATP in order to activate them. Other cards are played directly from your hand. Consumables consist of medicine and other consumptions, and are used to treat yourself. However, certain effects, such as food poisoning, may prohibit you from using consumables. Usables have a wide variety of useful abilities to help you gain an advantage over your foes. Action cards are the ultimate sneaky cards, and the only card type that can be played at any time, even outside of your turn. Bacteria and viruses are the stars of the show. Infect your foes with these cards by choosing an ability to unleash upon them. The first ability of SARS-CoV-2 causes a recurring 2 HP damage, while the second ability results in a one-time hit of -5 HP. The icons underneath the card type indicate mode of transmission, and whether the infection mainly targets a specific organ. In the bottom left corner, you find the biohazard rating, between level 0, not contagious, and 3, highly contagious. Before you decide to infect a player, check if they're already suffering from another contagious disease, as you may get co-infected with that disease if you attack them. For a level 1 biohazard infection, you'll have to roll at least a 2 to evade co-infection. For a level 3 biohazard infection, you'll have to roll at least a 4. You always roll with a single die. Pick a color to pledge support to Mr. Black or Mr. White. In the bottom right corner, you find the severity level. This indicates how difficult it is to treat that infection. Finally, there are 2 card types that are activated immediately whenever you draw them. Trap cards are activated on you, while random events are activated on everyone. You'll become familiar with these card types in no time. In the meantime, let's look at how a turn works. For the startup turn, all players roll the die. The winner starts the game by drawing a total of 4 cards from either of the decks. If you draw a trap card or random event during this phase, put it back in the deck and replace it with a new card. After everyone has finished their startup turn, the battle truly begins. A turn consists of 3 steps. This is how it works. First, you wake up, gaining 2 ATP plus any extra from cards such as mitochondria. Then you perform a total of 3 actions. The following moves cost an action: drawing from the deck, infecting a foe with a virus or bacteria, equipping cards, activating the ability of an equipped immuno card, with the exception of passive abilities, playing cards from your hand with the exception of action cards, which can be played at any time. Furthermore, some cards have a sale value, as indicated by the ATP value on the bottom right side of such cards. Selling these cards to the discard pile, or to an opponent, also costs no action, but can only occur during your turn. Discarding cards with no ATP value also costs no action. It's important to keep in mind that you may never hold more than 7 cards in your hand. Finally, after you've performed 3 actions, finish your turn by removing 1 turn from all cards in play that have your timer tokens on them, to endure that card's effect. If such cards run out of timers, it is discarded. After your turn, the player to your left goes next. With this in mind, let's have a look at a battle between Mr. Black and Mr. White. This is what a typical mid-game might look like. In the middle, you see the 2 decks, with the discard pile sandwiched between them. Mr. White currently has 6 HP, 3 ATP, an immuno card, and a vaccine, while he's suffering from 2 infections, COVID and pneumococcus. In his hand, he's holding 4 cards, a usable, a bacteria, and 2 action cards. Mr. Black has a total of 6 HP, 4 health points plus 2 armor points on his lab goggles, and 4 ATP. He also has 2 immuno cards. Mr. White starts his turn by waking up and gaining 2 ATP. Now it's time to perform 3 actions of choice. Action 1. Draw a card from the deck. It's a consumable. Antibiotics. It goes straight into his hand. This card can be used to treat a 1 or 2 star bacterial infection. Action 2. Pay 2 ATP to play antibiotics to treat the 1-star pneumococcus. Oh no. Mr. Black quickly plays an action card to mutate pneumococcus. This card induces antibiotic resistance, which renders the antibiotics useless, after which it is discarded. This mutation is permanently fused to pneumococcus. Back to the drawing table. Mr. White carries DEET in his hand, which has a sale value of 2 ATP. Mr. White sells this card to the discard pile. Remember, selling cards costs no action. More power. Action 3. Mr. White activates the Absorb and Kill ability of his monocyte, which costs 3 ATP, to treat the mutated pneumococcal infection. These cards are discarded, but keep the monocyte. After finishing 3 actions, it's time to wrap up Mr. White's turn. Lower the timer token from 2 to 1 by flipping it, and suffer 2 HP damage. When an infection runs out of timers, it is discarded. Now it's Mr. Black's turn. Wake up and gain 2 ATP plus 1 ATP extra for the equipped mitochondria. Action 1. Mr. Black also decides to start by drawing a card. Keep in mind, you don't have to draw a card during your turn, or you may even draw multiple cards as long as you don't exceed 3 actions. Oh no, a trap card. Mr. Black suffers an autoimmune disease. He suffers 1 HP damage for every equipped immuno card, so a total of 2 HP damage. As indicated on the card, this damage cannot be absorbed by any equipment, so it goes directly from your health bar. Mr. Black is almost dead, baby. Action 2. Mr. Black's player checks his hand and infects Mr. White with the flu ability of Influenza, which lasts for 3 turns and costs 1 ATP to play. Mr. White will have to decide what to do with this threat later, during his turn. However, since Mr. White was already suffering from highly contagious COVID, Mr. Black risks co-infection because of this attack. With 3-star biohazard, Mr. Black will have to roll at least a 4 to be safe. Anything lower, and he'll get infected as well. Oh no, a 2. That backfired badly. Mr. Black gets infected with the same ability as Mr. White, by placing his timer tokens on the card. Meanwhile, Mr. White picks and turns his vaccine. It turns out he's vaccinated against influenza. Thus, influenza is discarded. Finally, Mr. White turns his vaccine face down again. Action 3. Mr. Black activates his HP stem cell, Hematopoiesis, costing 3 ATP, which provides him 5 extra HP. The HP stem cell is then discarded. After finishing 3 actions, it's time to wrap up Mr. Black's turn. Remove 1 timer token and suffer 2 HP damage. Then it's Mr. White's turn again. Gameplay continues until one player emerges victorious and the rest are eliminated. Now you're fully prepared to become the most infectious player. Good luck, Doctor.